I guess, so this is my practical super weapon ship. It's still a work in progress, and I'm gonna show you guys around. And you can see that it's pressurized. It has survival kit, jump drive, refinery. I mean, just everything that you need in an actual ship. Right, I'm gonna show you guys the exterior. So originally, I made this for a server with some block limitations, but then I figured out it's a perfect platform for a super weapon like this. It's 18,000 PCU, so you can actually build this on even the official servers, and it's practical. It has about 132 artillery cannons. That's very feasible to build and use as well. So each shot is gonna cost you about 30 uranium. I mean each volley, and in most likelihood you will be able to fire 2 shots before the enemy can react, but they will either be destroyed or disabled on the first shot. So if they are not destroyed on the first shot, they will most likely be disabled and you will be able to fire the second shot anyway. It's actually a quiet maneuverable ship for what it is. I mean, if you're fighting with a normal type ship like the one I have over there, in a normal manner, meaning that you're not ambushing them, you will most likely lose the engagement, but of course this is made for first strike kind of attack. Because it was made for a normal type ship originally, there's a lot of ports for you to put normal kind of turrets if you want, and you can use this like a normal ship. And these struts over here are there to maintain the integrity of the structure, just in case one of these got detached, they won't get detached as easily. And the shape allows it to have this kind of lined up artillery without taking too much PCU or weight. And these struts double as a landing strip or a landing deck. You can put some of this on this landing deck, for example, if you want, and you can either play with friends or you can do some shots and then you get out of the ship. And then you jump the ship and you get out of the ship and get in this smaller strike craft if you want to play like that. And like I said, it's a normal functioning ship, so it has a drill for you to mine. And because the front is completely covered with cannons, if you want to mine, you have to use this backward cockpit here, and it will function just like a normal ship, just backward. Obviously, how effective it is depends on the angle of attack. Like, if you shoot at a bad angle, you might not destroy the enemy in one shot, or maybe not much at all. But of course, because this is a maneuverable ship, you can either try to reposition or just jump away if you fail to kill the enemy on your first shot. This also works in gravity, so if you want to use it as a base killer, you can do that. And it can land like an airplane if you want to save fuel or something on landing, because if you land like an airplane, you don't have to use your backward thruster to stop the ship, you just brake with your wheel. And it stops. So that's kind of like just some fun features to have, I guess. And it's also not as vulnerable as it looks. It's actually quite strong because those cannons act like armor. So if you got shot, this is an extreme example, of course. So if you got shot by other artilleries like that, the cannons will actually protect the ship from getting destroyed. So it's actually quite survivable, but of course you don't want to get in a prolonged fight with a much more maneuverable ship with this ship, because what it is, it will eventually lose if you're fighting a very fast enemy who knows what they are doing. So yeah, I'm not gonna release this yet because there's a lot of stuff that I need to sort out with it, but I will tell you guys when I release the ship. So yeah, that's the super weapon ship that I currently have in progress right now.